There are two essential shots that you want to have, the high fade and the low draw. So let's get right into the why you'd want to hit these shots and the how you hit these shots. So the low draw, why would you want to hit a low draw? Well, sometimes you might be underneath a tree and you need to scoot it out from underneath the trees. Maybe you're in some jail, you can't hit your normal trajectory shot, you want to hit it low and underneath the trees. A lot of times you may be in some really windy conditions, and if you got it way up in the air, the wind would take it, be very, very hard to control. So hitting a nice low one would definitely make it a lot easier. You also may have the pin that's all the way in the back of the green, and if you hit a nice low one, you can land it in the middle of the green and let it run out to the back of the green. That would be a much higher percentage shot. In another situation, you might have the water, if you're a right-handed golfer, be on the left part of the green, or a bunker that you really want to avoid. If you start that ball as far away from the bunker as you can and then bring it back in, you're going to have a much higher percentage of avoiding it and getting it on the green and getting it close. So those are all great reasons to do it strategy-wise, but also as far as your swing is concerned, maybe your natural swing that day is a high slice. So making these adjustments that we're going to make to hit this low draw shot can really help you to straighten that ball flight out. So that way you don't have to go the whole round and play a bad round when you don't have to, when you can just make these adjustments and straighten it out and salvage your round. So how do we hit this low draw? So first what we want to do is we want to angle our body to the right of the target for a right-handed golfer. We want to close off our body a little bit. So that's number one. We want to close our stance. The more we want to draw it and hook it, and the lower we want to hit it, the more we want to close off our stance. So a lot of that depends on how much curvature and how much hook and how low you want to hit it. So we're going to hit kind of a normal one here so I can show you kind of what it looks like, but that's the idea here. The more hook and curvature, the more low you want to put on it, the more close you need to get your stance. The other thing we need to do is close our club face. So just like when we close our stance, the more we close our stance off, the more we need to close the face to get that ball to hook over. When we close the face, that also de-lofts the face, and that's going to make the ball go lower. So aim your feet right at the target, close the face, and point the face more toward the target, and then you're going to put the ball a little bit further back in the stance. This does a couple things. It helps, one, get our path working a little bit more from the inside so we can get the ball to turn over more, and it also helps to get the hands more in front of the ball so that way we can get it lower. The last thing that we want to do is in our finish here, we want to feel like we're getting the hands, they say, really low and out in front of us. So we don't want to come up all the way high. We want our hands to go out really low in front of us, almost like we're pointing the club at the target as we're coming through. So we want to stay down and through that ball and really feel like we're pointing that target, nice and short finish, long arms in the fall through. So I'm going to set up to this ball, and what's really, really important here, when I have my stance closed like this, I'm trying to swing in the direction of my feet. I'm not trying to swing in the direction of my target. If I do that, then the ball's just going to go left and left, and that's not what we want. We want this ball to start to the right of the target and then curve back to left. So I want to swing in the direction of my feet. So again, I've got my stance closed off. I've got my face pointing toward the target. I'm going to re-grip my club. I got the ball a little bit further back in my stance here. I'm going to try and get a nice low finish as I'm coming through here, trying to feel like I'm turning that club over as I'm coming in, getting that toe to turn over to get this club, or to get this ball to really turn over and come in really, really low. So here we go. All right, so if you look there, I didn't quite get the face closed enough, but you can see how it came out really, really low, and I was able to get some right to left curvature on there. If I really wanted that to bend and get really low, I needed to get the face closed a little bit more. But if you follow those steps, you're going to hit a nice low drawing shot, and if you're trying to fix your slice, that could also be a good way to do it as well. So now, the high fade. Why would we want to hit a high fade? Well, it's basically all the opposite reasons, right? Maybe you're got the wind with you, and you're in between clubs, and you can kind of hit the high one and let the wind kind of carry it all the way there. Maybe you have the green is way elevated, right? So if you hit a low one, you might hit it into the hill, but you might need to hit a high one to get it up on top of the hill, or some situation like that. It might be that the pin is in the front, right? And you want to just land it on and keep it soft and keep it from running off. That would be a good reason to do that. Maybe the pin is on the right-hand side, and you want to start it at the left-hand side and bring it in, maybe avoid a hazard, water, bunker on the right. That's a great strategic way to do it. And also, just like if we're hitting high slices, trying to hit the hook shot can straighten it out. If we're hitting low hooks, trying to hit this high fade can really help you to straighten things out and salvage your round as well. So the adjustments are basically the opposite. So what we want to do is now we want to aim our feet more to the left for a right-handed golfer. We want to open up. And then what we're going to do is we're going to open our face and point the face more toward the target. So when we do that, that gets our face open to the path of the club, which is going to help it fade. And it's also going to add loft, which is going to allow it to go higher. All right? And with this, what we also want to do is we want to make sure that we're swinging down our toe line, and we're going to stay nice and tall here all the way through. We're going to come all the way high into a nice full finish. And you could also play the ball a little bit more forward in your stance if you want to promote that more that out to in kind of swing and help the ball get up in the air more. I particularly like to keep the ball position the same, but if you find a little bit harder time getting the ball up in the air, you may want to move it just a little bit more forward. So again, open stance, open club face. I'm going to swing along my toe line here, and I'm going to feel like I'm coming all the way around into that full finish, getting my chest nice and high, pointing up to the sky. So let's see if we can get a nice high one here. All right, so got a nice high fade there. That one launched at 21.6 degrees. I believe the draw was more like 13, 14 degrees of launch, so a lot higher with the fade. Also, didn't roll out as much. This ball only rolled out about 5 yards. The draw probably rolled out 10, 15 yards. So that's going to make things a lot better strategically for you out in the course, and it's really, really essential to be able to hit those shots. Now, if we want to hit these shots really consistently, what we have to be able to do is get this club on plane by getting it shallowed out and getting that face square as soon as possible. You see, if we're coming down steep, right, then I'm going to have to stand up and throw my arms at it. I'm going to have a really hard time controlling my face and my path and to be able to hit these shots. So if we want to be able to do these consistently, what we want to be able to do is something called the anti-roll method. So if you'd like to stick around and hear Clay Ballard, the founder of Top Speed Golf, talk about the anti-roll method and how you can really improve your consistency, all you have to do is stick around until after this. But if you want to see the whole video, all you have to do is click the iCard that's going to pop up on your screen, or you can click the link in the description below.
So here's the bottom line. If you've been taught to roll the club in the early downswing, that causes the shaft to get steep. And that steep club causes all your problems. It causes you to hit it way behind the big hitters and way inconsistent with your quality of strikes. So you're in the tall grass and the trees and the hazards all day long. Now the great news is this. There's really only 2 pieces that you need to know to fix all these problems. The first one is we need to learn the proper way to square up the club face. Instead of rolling the forearms and getting steep, there's another way that the pros do this. Once you learn this right way to square up the club face, then you can shallow out from the inside and everything starts to fit together. Now I'm going to teach you this right now in what I call the anti-roll method. You may also hear this called the motorcycle move or the tour twist, but let's walk through exactly how to do that. Now what I want you to do is go ahead and go kind of in the last parallel in the downswing. So here, I want my hips to go ahead and be opening up. I want my club to be parallel with the ground, and I want my hands to be in front of my right thigh. Now, when I take my grip, you're going to notice that when I do this, the club face is basically straight up and down. So if I'm looking at it from this angle, you'll see the face is straight up and down, and my logo of my glove is pointed out in front of me. Now from there,